welcome everyone to Ghosts of Saltmarsh. We are here and we are surviving, and that's what matters. So we're gonna go around, we're gonna say who we are and who we're playing. I'm the Dungeon Master for tonight. And beside me we have the ever so lovely Nuggetosaurus.
Hi, good evening. It's not morning. I almost said good morning. Good evening. I'm
Morning somewhere.
Notosaurus somewhere, yeah. I will be playing Polycapsa, the Air Genasi Warlock, who is just trying to make it through this so she can go home and deal with some issues that have popped up at home.
Yeah. Someone who doesn't have whose character might have some issues at home, if they're still alive, would be Morgor.
Hi, yes, that is me. I'm D20 Coup de Grace. I'm playing Morgor. He's an orc artificer, and he's been crushed by a rock. That's pretty much where I'm at.
Someone who's not been crushed by a rock recently would be Deception Check. How are you?
Hi, I'm currently not crushed by a rock and laughing, both in character and not and outside of character. At Morgor, who has been crushed with a rock and has little birdies and stars spinning around his head in a very cartoonish manner. Hi, I'm playing Gothos Elheim. He is a giant dwarf barbarian, or a dwarf barbarian giant. It's weird. He does things. He gets big when he gets angry. That's it. And he throws things.
Not gonna lie, the dwarf giant barbarian and the giant dwarf barbarian reminds me so much of the dire Shetland beavers. I'm not even gonna lie. It's great. Someone who's neither dire nor a barbarian, nor giant, nor dwarf.
Possibly Shetland.
Possibly Shetland. Shiny Pilot, how are you?
I'm great. Ty could be from Shetland areas. Who knows?
Shetland seas.
Shetland seas. He's a Shetland seas elf. I'm playing Ty. He is a sea elf. He's a paladin, fallen Chehalis and this wacky group, and he's also not crushed by a boulder, but trying to help Morgor, who is crushed by a boulder. So hopefully boulders don't kill us all, but that's the risk you take sometimes when adventuring. So
that is sometimes the risk one takes while adventuring. I'll do a little recap of what happened last session on Ghosts of Saltmarsh. So they were asked by Merchants Guild to go to this island that's kind of historically been a bit of a problem. I also noticed we do not have music, so I will fix that. Historically been a problem, whether it be cultists, undead, constantly undead, or pirates. So they a lot of undead on this island. Cultists were here. Pirates attacked the cultists to try to get this abbey, nice little stronghold. And they mostly succeeded, but then the traders came out to try to attack the pirates, take over the island, build a lighthouse. They killed most of the pirates, but the undead also just kept coming back, and the pirates joined the leagues of the undead. And so this is a problem. We're gonna get in people who are really good at solving problems, leading this group. So this group came out on their little boat, the skiff, with Oceanus, who is still on the boat, making sure nothing happens to that, or doing his best to make sure nothing happens to that. They met a ex-pirate, because he's not currently a pirate, who goes by the name of Blunder, who has a coconut named Wilmore imprint on it. And Blunder said, hey, these dunes are like super infested with undead, which they later saw undead making sand angels, burying themselves and trying to prank other undead, and basically like undead frolicking sand dunes of an island. It's, if you were an undead, this would be a really nice tropical escape. Unless you're a vampire. But if you're a non-sun sensitive undead, this would be a great place. So he led them up a cliffside path, do some climbing, and they got over there and they found themselves in the ruins of the abbey, where they ran into a half-tiefling mercenary bard named Bailey, who got stranded here because when the Merchants Guild had issues with the undead, they kind of just left. And maybe stranded a few of their own people. But she had built up a rapport of, trading some things for survival supplies with the cultists, and so was able to non-aggressively lead you in to deal with the cultists. You discovered they're cultists of Tharsdun, and who's wants like the end of the world, chaos, destruction, all that terrible stuff. They're really into it. They're like, life's not worth living. Woo! Everything should die. End of the world. They're big doomsday people. And they're trying pretty hard to convert you guys. But you guys said
we're not bigots. We're just
yeah. You guys were very reasonable. And they liked that about you. You also seemed possibly open-minded, and again, they loved that too.
Oh yeah.
And you said you could maybe stop the undead problem. They're like, cool, because that's been going on since we got this place at like a severe discount from the last group of cultists that was here. Last group of cultists were cultists of Shargas, which is the orcish deity of like sneaking in the shadows, betrayal, cold, dark, night, and undeath. Darkness, stealth, undeath. Basically, not even most of the other orcish deities like this guy, because he's, the sneaky backstabby type, and that's not particularly orcish. But this is where they stayed, and they had apparently a labyrinth that none of the other cultists had managed to get through because of all the traps. So they sent you off with their librarian and a pendant. The pendant would keep the undead from garnering interest in you. He had a list of like the types of traps that were down here. No map, because again, they haven't cleared it, but they did find an old journal of one of the ex-cultists, or one of the former cultists who lived here, and gave you all a heads up of what kind of traps, which I will remind you. There are. I can find my notes. There are pit traps with spikes.
Got 'em.
Trip wires.
Got it.
Open pits with illusions.
Okay, I don't think we've run into one of those yet.
False door with overhead blocks, and doors with crossbows.
Got that.
Yeah, the only ones you haven't hit is a tripwire and an open pit and illusion. Basically, the two that your 10-foot pole would pick up, you have not hit yet.
Yeah.
You found a false treasure room where you found a bunch of not treasure, a bunch of gold-painted wooden coins, and there was a statue of like a jade vampire lady that kind of bit Morgor a lot, because he picked her up. But you shattered it, and it is no longer a problem. Then there was a trap on the door, which Morgor disarmed. A poison needle chest, which he also didn't disarm. I say disarmed. He pulled it off, and it like went off because he didn't disarm. Yanked it off. But the poison needle chest didn't get anybody. It just shot off because people made their dex checks, so that was good. And then they just basically kept triggering every trap along the way through this maze, and they've made a decent way in, and they found their first overhead door with overhead block trap because Morgor opened it, the door. This block fell from the ceiling, clonked Morgor on the noggin for 40 damage. But thanks to his orcish resilience, he has 1 HP. What we'd like to see, I thought we said that the block hit him, cracked, thunk, landed either side, and now he's got stars and birds circling above his head. And that's where we left off. You guys also left Blunder upstairs because you didn't want to risk bringing him downstairs, so you just got Odium, the librarian, with you, and Bailey, the tiefling.
Were we going to take a short rest? I believe that was part of the plan too, wasn't it?
I think you guys just took your short rest in that room. We're carrying on.
Okay. Let's see.
Like, we're short rested up, let's keep going, and then Morgor immediately found the block trap.
I want to try one of my experimental elixirs.
Okay. That sounds fun.
So I roll D6.
Woo.
Here we go. 4. That is not healing.
What is it?
Let's see. The drinker can roll a D4 and add that number to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute. I am bold.
You're bold. You
Yes.
may have 1 hit point, but you know, you're feeling
I'm
bold.
All right. I open the door again.
You hear a pulley system going, but your noggin cracked the block, and so it does not fall a second time.
Oh, okay, good.
It's just
Well,
imagining that.
The end of the rope falls down. It would have been funny if there was a second block and it hit you on the head. I'm not gonna lie, but I did
Yeah.
look,
No.
and that was
Maybe-
not the case.
Maybe like a small, little, tiny block.
Just a smaller block.
Bunk.
It's a blockchain. It's just
Yeah.
block after block
Blockchain.
after block. Yeah. it's not a blockchain.
You know what? I want to look down the hall.
You look down the hall.
Yeah.
Well, it
And
looks
I'm gonna try to observe.
Oh, give me a
For
perception
traps.
check. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you also have your
Perception?
10-foot pole, so that'll help with certain things. Yeah.
Okay.
What? Not 20.
Yeah.
You see down the hall. Here is a tripwire,
I see a tripwire.
and then here is an illusory pitfall trap.
Oh my god, I can see through the illusion.
Yep.
I'm so good. All right, guys.
Because you got above a 19,
Yeah.
you noticed
No,
it.
no.
Yeah.
Bunk. Look.
Say what you got, Morgan.
I just needed a little bump to figure out where all the traps were. Now, watch out for this thing here.
Do you activate it with your? Do you activate it with your 10-foot
Should-
pole, or are you going to disarm it?
Should we
Hold on,
pass
hold on.
doors?
Yes, I'll
and leave
disarm
them
it.
unopened?
That door doesn't lead anywhere. I tried.
There's a door here, and there was
no,
a door.
he
in the
did
room
not
before
try
us.
that door.
Look. I know where I'm going.
I would like to investigate this door or look at it.
You
The one
must
that I'm looking
certainly
at.
investigate the door. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm not really good at investigation, but I will roll my investigation.
Oh shit.
I have a 16 to investigate this door for traps.
That's great. I'm sorry.
We hear Morgan go, shit.
Yes. Yes. That's a really good bonus you have on those tools there.
Yeah,
If only
it
you
is.
didn't roll a nat 1.
Wait, hold on. I get a +4.
Okay.
Yeah, 13, but still in that one.
But it's still a
13.
nat 1.
It's a spectacular fail.
That's a spectacular fail. In fact, it's hilarious because to disarm the tripwire you needed a 12. And because it's not combat, and because that is such a spectacular fail, we're gonna say you fail forward. You will
All right.
disarm the trap, but it's gonna be in the most obvious you did not mean to do this to disarm the trap kind of way. Because I see Ty standing behind you. Ty, you're gonna be like, he's like, I'm disarming it. He does not disarm it. He sets off the trap, but in a way in which no one gets hurt. So
Cool.
the tripwire goes off, and shoot, from the ceiling, another giant block lands exactly where
Just-
you would be if you had walked through the tripwire, but because he was standing back, he activated it and no one was hurt.
I was like,
See?
well done, Morgor. Well done.
So now there's a
Yep.
large block you gotta step over in the hallway.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna see if I could investigate this door too. By me.
That is the one that he opened, and it's just a wall behind it, and the block came down.
Okay, got it. All right.
That was the first. That was one trap.
All right.
But Gothos, you were investigating this
Mhm.
door, and you got a 16.
A 16, yes.
You can tell that it is locked, but it doesn't seem to be trapped. This is the
Okay.
first locked door you've encountered. Everything else has just been trapped out the wazoo.
I found a locked door.
What? There are no doors back there. Oh wait, shit, there is a door there.
The only key I have is my hammer.
Don't worry, I have the key.
Oh
Gonna
god,
go over, use your tools.
I walk all the way back and go.
All the way back into the prior room.
It doesn't have a trap, I don't think. And I go to the next room. Oh look, another door we did not open.
Go look another. That is exactly right.
I mean,
Because you found this secret door that you guys went through.
yeah. We were exploring over here before we explored over there. It's just different, you know. Now we have to go
Should
back.
not leave things behind us.
There's all sorts of doors everywhere. We just go. You just explore, man.
Morgor, you hear a click, and the door is unlocked.
All right. And I open it, and a fireball.
All right, you open the door.
Wait, I check for traps.
Okay.
Give
Give me an investigation check. Now that you have
I
one
already-
hit point,
I
you're a
already
little
checked.
more worried.
Yeah.
I think he's a little paranoid now. That doesn't seem to be trapped.
All right, should be fine. Open the door.
You open the door. Let me describe to you
The mode of your death.
Yeah,
what you see here.
Flamethrower.
Ooh, money, 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 money.
This room is a large square whose ceiling is held up by two massive gray granite pillars. The walls, floor, and ceiling are made of shiny black iron. Several bags, chests, and urns lie scattered about. You notice a shimmer in the air like heat rising from a fire. And in the center of the room, there is a statue of an orc. You're guessing it's Shargas. He's got kind of roguish equipment on.
Cool.
Sitting on top of a mountain/throne of bones and corpses. And in front of it is another statue of a half-orc woman kneeling in front of him with an urn held out to him that is wrapped in chains that are glowing kind of ominously.
What do you see in there?
Is it trapped?
It's.
Is it another pile of gold?
I think it's a shrine to Shargoth.
A shrine? Interesting.
I mean,
Let me see.
come have a look.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ty's gonna come up there and he's gonna poke his head around the corner and he sees exactly the same.
I
Yep.
mean, that seems
Huh.
like an orcish shrine to me.
Are you in good standing with this deity, Morgor?
I don't think anyone's in good standing with that.
Okay, fair.
Maybe his worshippers, maybe.
Is this- Do you think we should maybe avoid this room, Morgor? It looks like it's hollowed ground for a particular deity.
Yeah, it is probably that. But there's also.
Morgor, I won't stop you, but just be careful.
You should.
I'm gonna
stop
stand
him.
back here.
You should stop him.
Gonna stand back here. I can't stop Morgor even if I wanted to.
Okay. You know what? Just before I go in,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Yeah.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Can I
Yeah.
look for stuff too to help him? Can I see if there's anything obvious that may be a problem or assist him something?
You can give him advantage on a perception check, or you can make your own perception check.
I'll make my own. Whoop. A 14. I was gambling.
Looks fine. Looks like just what you saw.
I think it's just a shrine, Morgor. I don't see anything.
But there's bags and stuff.
Well, I
What's in
mean,
the
nothing
bag?
dangerous.
Oh. Well, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing dangerous. I stay the fuck away from those statues.
Yep.
But I do look around the rest of the room to see if there's anything valuable.
Okay. Give me a perception check for this. Or investigation. I'll allow either. You'll get different things.
I'll do investigation.
20. You're looking around. Something is off about those two pillars. But it's hard to put your finger on what exactly. But there's something up. Something's off with those pillars. But yeah, I mean, the last
Maybe.
treasure room. Now, like, if once you looked at it real thoroughly, it did seem kind of chintzy. This seems like the real treasure room, the real deal. You
Okay.
do see,
Sus.
yeah. There's the
Alright.
chests and the bags. It looks like
Hey.
they could hold some treasure.
Ty, Come here.
possibly a lot of treasure.
Something's off about those pillars. Tell me what's off about it.
Okay, Ty's gonna gingerly step in.
Oh, you step into the room, and
And I die.
can you roll
Fireballs.
me initiative?
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say fireballs, yeah, to the face.
Hey, I told you something's off about those pillars.
It's all good.
I think we need to refresh the turn order.
That'd
Yes.
that'd be an instant oh shit.
I can just update it once people give me their new notes.
13 for
13.
Gothos.
8.
Yep. 11.
Wow.
That's great.
Man, I
love
wasn't
that.
expecting something to go bad as soon as you step into the room. That's
That's-
crazy.
It's fine. I'm sure Ty will survive. I hope.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he'll survive.
Just have to go.
Finger of death.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Don't
I'm waiting
worry,
for it,
Polly
yeah.
and I are in the next room, perfectly safe. We'll come help.
See what I got to worry about.
So you step in.
Oh, they're guardians. That's what was off about them.
Yeah. You step in, and the shimmering heat haze effect intensifies, and the pillars shimmer a bit, and you see arms come down from the ceiling. They appear to like fancy pillars, but it turns out that they're just kind of weirdly, really blocky, living statues.
They're like thin iron golems from Minecraft.
Maybe? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
They were like a big pillar.
Or like
And
they're like
then-
Endermen now, like really thin.
They're pretty honking pillars. And they're like 5
Oh.
feet around.
Okay. They're big,
so-
big pillars. Okay.
The body's
Uh-oh.
big, but the limbs are, they're chunky pillars.
Okay.
They were chunky pillars. Now they're
They're chunky
statues.
boys. Got it.
And I'll get
Okay,
you something to represent them. They're going to attack the person who entered.
Okay.
Hold on.
Mm,
hold on,
as
hold
you
on.
do.
I want to say in Orcish.
Yeah, that's a good.
Fuck off.
That's what you say in Orcish.
Hey, at least it's an orcish.
You
so,
know?
All
There-
hail Slanesh.
There was a chance.
You blew it. No, I'm kidding.
Damn it, Morgor.
Hey, look, I would say that's an Orcish command.
I'm pretty sure that's something
Yeah.
an orcish would say. Yeah.
That's just a general greeting at that point.
Yeah. I love it.
Here we go. This is what I need. I'm drive these guys. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, here's their stats. Boom, boom.
Whoa, look at them. Okay.
They have a ring?
Gargans.
Yeah, they're gonna both step towards you, Ty, and try to attack you.
No, I'm kidding.
Guys, Ty needs help, and I run away.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try and get out of the room, to be honest.
No, I
Ooh.
close the door and run away.
Close the door!
How dare?
They have like one hand that looks
Lock
like
it.
one arm looks like a hammer, and the other one looks like a sword. And what they're gonna try to hammer and slice you. But you've got pretty armor. Oh, this is terrible. That better?
Well, I mean, I was enjoying the beat, but
Not. All right. Say it's this one. Should be at least dramatic. All right, here's the first one. One swing, 2 swing.
Ooh.
Do either of those hit you?
Yeah.
Which
Both
one?
hit.
Both hit
Both.
you. Okay.
hammer and
19
sickle.
A 19 and a 25 to hit, yeah.
Yep.
So they get their 15 rend
So they're gonna
attacks.
Yeah.
They're not quite that bad. So you're gonna take from the sword that much, 10 damage,
God.
and then from the hammer, 12 damage. And then
Okay,
the
and that was that was the first
Okay.
guy. Here comes the
So-
second.
So in response,
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
I'm gonna use my Rebuke of the Talisman.
Ooh, because Ty's wearing it.
Yep.
Oh.
So that one will
Oh.
take 3 psychic damage, and it's
Excellent.
pushed 10 feet away from him.
That's super cool.
And that is my
Let me
Cool.
just-
An eldritch
Three
action.
psychic
That's
damage.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And then Ty, you also, since you were
That's-
wearing the
I
talisman,
have the effect. I can roll a d4 to
a
add.
D4. Yeah, you can to any ability check, and you can use that 3 times per long rest.
Got it. I'm making notes.
Oh, question.
Yes.
Do I still have? Am I still within that minute for my boldness potion?
You know what? Just because I'm feeling benevolent and you made me laugh a lot last session, sure.
Yay! I'll try to make you laugh a lot this
Yay.
session.
Yeah, that one would get pushed away from him 10 feet.
Literally
Can't do anything
slammed up
about the
against
other one
wall.
that wants to hit you, but
Alright. So
that
the other
one's at least
one,
out of
yeah.
your face.
It's fine.
Slams back and hits the wall. We'll say actually, yeah.
Ah,
And the other one's gonna try to swing. 25 and 15.
Oh
so
my
I think the hammer will
gosh.
miss you because I think you've got.
25 hits. I got 18.
All right, so 9 more slashing. There's one. It's the wall behind it.
Ty's in
That's,
trouble, guys.
now it's Gothos'
He fucked up.
turn.
He
Yeah.
entered a room he shouldn't have.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm already at half. The
Love
HP
the
that I
blame
had.
shifting going on here. That is peak.
So it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Sure is.
I turn the corner. I see the problem.
See, you see 2 problems.
Okay, it's gonna be a little difficult getting
Unless
through
you're referring
here.
to Morgor as the problem.
I 15 feet to there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage, so I literally fill up the whole way.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
And then I take let me mark my rage. Okay, and then I'm gonna take and now my hammer has still got the force from earlier because it's got the different well no it's fire on the
Fire.
hammer, and then I can choose to activate ice on it. So I am going, let's see, how close am I? Oh, I'm not quite close enough. I can see this guy, can I?
Yeah, but you can see that guy.
Okay, well then I'm gonna use
He's
an ability.
big enough. He's, you know.
I'm gonna throw my maul
Ugh.
because I can, and it gets rage on it too.
Yeah.
So
Rawr.
I'm going to throw my maul. It's a 20
Eat it.
60, and he's 20 feet, so I get to make the attack, and I'm going to recklessly throw this thing.
Nice.
So that's a terrible first roll. Oh my god. Okay, I miss. That was an 11. No, I'm sorry. That was a 12 and a 9. Did a 12 hit?
12 and a 9. No.
I
Neither.
didn't think so. Okay, so I missed my first attack, so I will continue to recklessly. Now, when I throw it, it goes right by, and as soon as it misses it,
Yeah,
pops right back to my hand.
which is
I
so
love it.
cool.
And then I will do another attack. Okay, so a 19 or a 15. It's a 19 hit.
A 19 will hit.
Okay.
15 just misses.
Okay.
I'll say
well,
that right
the
now.
19
it
is
like hair's breadth. It's so
okay.
close.
Okay. Well, that was the advantage from reckless. So, oh come on, 7 damage. I'll roll a 6 for the fire. Oh, 6 on the fire. So 7 bludgeon, 6 fire. And since I'm raging, I will use 10 feet of movement, 20 feet of movement, and then step in front of my 1 hit point friend and my bloodied friend.
Hey, I got 9 hit points, bro.
Oh, you have
I
9
cured,
hit points.
I,
Okay.
I cured wounds
And then
myself.
I literally just fill up the room. You know, at that point, just big,
Yeah. Yep,
big
yep.
Gothos.
Big Gothos.
Big Gothos. All right, that's my turn. Darn.
Love that. Our lovely bard is going to give bardic inspiration to Ty. You just hear that little hand harp strum. Mr. Triton, you got this. Please don't
He's
die
such
on
a
us now.
ladies'
You are a
elf. Look at
paladin.
him.
And so you
All
will
the
get
ladies love Ty.
you get bardic inspiration. He's like, we're an evil cultist. I kind of want a paladin to be up.
Yeah.
That's fair. I
It's a
guess.
What do you
tactical
mean?
choice.
Look, they're not evil. They're just
Look at that alignment of
misunderstood.
Shargas.
Yeah.
Neutral evil.
Misunderstood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Misunderstood cultists. That's all.
Yep, that's all they are.
And currently chaotic evil cultist, further back. So yeah, it's fine. So you can add a 1d8 to any roll you choose.
A D8.
Hi.
Okay.
So that is her. That's what she's gonna do, and then she's going to. Because I think bardic inspiration is a bonus action. Yes. So for her main action, she's going to healing word. Who looks? How many hit points do you have, Ty? She's gonna healing whoever looks worse.
I'm at half, but it would be
Okay.
be Morgor.
Morgor. So Morgor, you will get
Oh.
7 hit points. She healing words you.
Okay. Yay.
She's hanging back with Polly right now. She's like, I'm gonna step back here. I'm not a.
Makes
She's
sense.
a lover, not a
Makes-
fighter.
makes
I mean,
sense.
she's a mercenary, but yeah. So that's what she's gonna do. Ty, it's your turn.
Okay. Are you up to like half Morgor on your hit points? How you doing? I don't know what your total health is. It's a lot, right?
He's like a third if he's lucky.
A third. Yeah.
Like a fourth.
A fourth. Okay.
A fourth. Oh, good God.
That's pretty fun.
Okay. Well then, I will. Let's see. I was gonna bane these 2 targets, so I will cast Bane. Up
Okay.
to 3 creatures. Well, does it matter? It's creature. Is this a creature?
This
Is
is
it
a
technically-
I'll say it's fine. It's a construct, but we can say
If it doesn't count,
Pretty
it's
sure,
fine.
pretty sure constructs are considered creatures.
Yeah, I think constructs are considered. We'll say for the purposes of this, yeah. They
Okay.
can be
I
bait. They
just
can
saw
be
that as
bait.
like, oh,
You are a good aligned paladin. These are evil aligned constructs. We'll say you
Alright.
can bait them.
Evil lined pillars.
they have to do
Evil.
a
They're
charisma
evil
saving
pillars.
throw.
They're the
Evil
pillars of
pillars.
evil.
Pillars of evil.
Colors of evil. Okay. They have to do a charisma saving throw.
Charisma
The
saving
checks-
throw. I don't know if
checks
you know
14.
this about statues.
They're so
but
charismatic.
They
They're
are
so
the most
charismatic.
They're stone
charismatic
faced.
I also found their stat block. So 12 and a 10. Does
No,
not work.
neither passed. Okay, so for up to
They
a
have to
minute,
subtract
it's a
a 1d4.
concentration. Yep, subtract a d4 from
Yep.
attack roll or saving throw.
Yep. That's a good move.
Okay,
Very good
so
move.
added that, and then let's see. Can I bonus action lay on hands? Let me see. It's an action. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, action.
If I step away, this one gets a free hit on me.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
can I step out of the door to give Morgul clearance,
Yes.
or can he pass through me?
No. I just push him back. You stay right there.
You stay there.
You stay right
You
there.
I
can
don't wanna block the
definitely
door,
walk in
so-
if you want.
Okay. Then I guess that's all I can do for the moment. So
Okay, but if you want to stand in the door, you can stand in the door. I mean, it's up to you where you want to go.
I'll stay there for now.
Okay.
I just didn't want to block anybody in case they had to get in. So.
No.
Yeah, the only one that needed not to be blocked is the one that already just pushes me through.
Yeah.
Polly.
I'm gonna move up. Does the one that hit Ty, does that have cover for me because of
How big Gothos is? Yes.
shit? What about this one in front of Ty?
We'll say it's like half cover because it also is a big beef.
I mean,
Yeah.
those could be up against the wall, trying to give space.
You're
know?
a
I mean,
large creature in a small room. You're like on the ceiling.
I'm trying.
Ooh,
So
based on where
then-
you're at, I think
It'd have cover.
they have half cover, so only minus
Damn
2.
it. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a full cover, just half cover. But this is dungeon fighting. It's hard to get into an angle room.
It's cramped. I'm gonna attempt. I feel like this one in front of them is more of an immediate threat to them, and they've both been hit pretty hard. I'm gonna attempt to witch bolt this one.
Okay.
You could actually move into Morgor's space.
No.
And
No.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
getting any closer. I am so
Oh.
squishy. I have like an 11 AC.
No, I
Like-
know, but they're you'd still be 10 feet away in Morgor's space.
Yeah, you just
And
can't
then
end
you
your turn in Morgor's space, so it wouldn't
Right,
get an
you'd
attack
have
of
you'd have a
opportunity.
chance to shoot and then
Oh.
back up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if I could move there,
Then you can see, yeah.
Yeah.
just kind of like shove Morgo to the side for a second,
Excuse me.
stick my head in, and
Yes, you
yeah.
can. That is exactly how this goes.
Okay, cool. Then I will attempt to witch bolt that one.
Okay. That is a saving throw, I believe.
No, it's a
No, it's
to
a
hit.
hit. To hit. Okay.
21.
That definitely
Nice.
hits.
Bet. And it will take 3d12 lightning damage for 16.
Okay.
And then on a hit, it takes 1d12 lightning. And on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal damage to the target automatically.
Yep, just back up and just go shock, shock,
Yeah.
shock.
I step back.
And there you go.
And do I have a bonus action? Can I
We'll
do?
say-
I don't think I have any.
You cast your witch bolt and you see the lightning hit
Oh no.
this pillar, and it acts like a lightning rod, transferring it into the ground. It seems to be immune to light.
God damn it.
Aw.
I wasted a spell slot for that shit.
I
God
know.
fucking damn
I'm
it.
just like, oh no.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Why did I choose to be a warlock? I've got 2 goddamn spell slots.
I promise you
Fine.
get them back on a short rest, though.
I know. I'm just kidding. That's it. That's my turn.
Oh,
At least
okay.
we know now.
But now you know that they're immune to
Yeah,
lightning.
yeah.
Odium, he's gonna just cower in this other room because he's really a non-combatant. He's just here to, with his pendant. Get a
No, Odium, get in there! I throw him a dagger. Get in there!
Ah! He jumps out of the way at the dagger. He's scared you're throwing weapons at him. Yeah.
No.
Morgort, it's finally your turn.
All right.
What would you like
See-
to do?
See, I was thinking maybe heat metal would work, but I could see how that terribly backfiring on us. So,
It's up to you. You want to try it?
so instead, I'm going to fairy fire.
Fairy fire to get advantage. Nice.
Yeah.
They can make a dex save, I believe.
Yippers.
Okay. I'll have them both make a dex save. This is for the one on the bottom. Boop. This is for the one who's in the wall right now. Boop. So the one that is on the wall is not illuminated with fairy fire.
Okay.
Each creature. Also, Gothos needs to make.
Boo. Oh well.
Right, what's the save?
15 dex.
Dex. Oh, thanks. My best one.
You'll be fine.
18.
You'll be fine.
You're good.
See?
You're good.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Actually, 20. It's actually a 20.
There you
So
go.
You'll be fine.
You're good. It's just a big square.
Then I'm gonna go. I want to go start a long rest over here.
Okay. So, Pillar Guardians, I'm gonna put a little fairy fire symbol. Like, you can see them. That's like protection. Let's do that. So get them. Alright. This one here, the one on the south, is going to do its whirl attack now that there's more than one creature in front of it.
AoE.
It's going to use its action to spin at the waist,
Uh-oh.
targeting creatures of its choice within 10 feet of it. Each creature
easy.
must
Done.
make a dexterity saving throw.
okay.
Okay.
I have danger sense, so I get advantage.
It doesn't go through walls, right?
No, it does not go through
Good.
walls. Ty, you also need to make a dex save, DC
Yep,
13.
rolling it.
21.
21,
20.
you make it, and 20, you make it too. So you're only going to take half of this.
Okay.
3d10, 3.
See it
10.
just like
So you take 5 points of damage. Yeah,
And,
you should
and
be
I'm
really happy
raging,
I
so I
rolled that.
take 2.
Take 2. Yeah, so Ty will take 5, you will take 2. It's going
Got
to do that attack.
that's crazy.
And then
Doing alright. Doing alright.
this one here is going to pull itself out of the wall. And it's going to, as much as I would love it to use its whirl attack, it's the thing directly in front of it is just, he's going to try to just hit with a
I'm
Okay.
bladed
gonna
hammer.
do my reaction thing again because it hit
Okay.
Ty.
It did hit Ty.
Ah, yeah.
So it's gonna take 3 psychic and be pushed back 10 feet.
It's Ty's probably looking at the same like, what the hell
so,
did
like,
she give me?
So I imagine like every time you get hit, there's like this flare of like sapphire blue light that just kind of comes out and like repels them backwards.
Hell yeah.
Ty's like mental note, like I gotta thank Polly for that later.
Ghostos looks over his shoulders like nods like nice.
And then Ty, you would also
Get
just
off
you
me,
would hear a
yeah.
little ooh.
Does
When
that
it
protect
happens.
against rocks?
A quiet little ooh in your
Ooh.
head. Ooh. Someone's intrigued by what Polly is doing here during this fight. So it's gonna try to blade and hammer you. Gothos 18 and a 17.
Okay, I believe both of those hit. Yes.
All right, so 6 and 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 3 and 4, so 7.
Yep, not much for you. You are
Nope.
hefty barbarian, and that is your turn. It is now your turn.
Now it's my turn.
It's your turn.
I am going to smash.
Smash!
The one on the wall.
One on the wall.
right. So reckless. That means I did reckless before, so he would get advantage on the. So 22 and 17 still the same thing.
Yeah, still the same thing.
Okay, so first attack with the maul, smash. Okay, that's definitely hit. That's gonna be a 25, or 24. So that hits. I'll go ahead and roll the
16's
damage.
your magic number.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
smash 'em.
13 bludgeoning, 2 rage, and 2 fire.
Wonderful. It does not. I mean, it also doesn't have a face. It's just kind of it's all flat features.
Okay.
So, but you see a dent.
Okay, I make my second attack. It's a 15 is the first. 15 is the best.
15 will not hit.
Okay, well that's just disappointing.
But you did leave a nice dent in it.
Okay. Do I have anything else?
Yes. Is there anything else you
Got
wish to
rage,
do?
Fury, strike. Nope, that's it. Looks like I don't really have much of my bonus actions. Yep, that's all. Boo.
Bailey's gonna lean into the statue. You're so ugly. Your creator didn't even give you a face. And that's gonna be a wisdom saving throw. She viciously mocked it. However, it does not care. Double nat 20 to that saving throw for that vicious mockery.
The face is what make you ugly.
Maybe he thinks faces are ugly. And he thinks he's a flawless, beautiful creation. He is not affected by that vicious mockery. And she's just gonna look a little like, wow, I can't believe that didn't land. And then it's Ty's turn.
Sorry, I was reading on my features and traits here for spells,
Yes.
just making sure the stats were good. Okay, so pushback. How's your health doing for you, Gothos? You good?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, that's what I figured. Is the one to the south really badly busted up looking yet?
They look about the same, which is they're
Yep.
both dented a little, but they don't look. If it was a fleshy creature, they don't look bloodied.
Okay, Gothos, might I recommend we retreat?
Why?
What?
No, why?
You will have advantage against the bottom one if you attack it, though, because it is fairy fired.
Okay, if he just says why, then he's like, okay, guess we're doing this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. They were baned, so I needed to see if they missed any of that. So let me roll some d4s
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
like
The other one could have missed the fairy
One.
fire also. Oh, he would have. He only rolled a 15.
So they both have it. You both have advantage on both of them. Then yes.
oh, well, then I wouldn't
Yeah.
have had to reckless on that one.
Then
and
well,
now
Say did would a 17 still hit you, Gothos?
yes, 17 is my
So the
armor
first
class.
attack would have hit you. The second attack would a 14 hit you. But no, 14 would not. So you can give yourself 4 HP back too.
4 HP back. Yay!
But I do need Ty to make a, because I believe Bane is a concentration spell. I need you to make me
It
a
is,
con
yes.
save to see if you maintain that concentration.
Oh, fuck. Nat 1 for
Okay.
6. Nope, it's gone.
Okay then.
But they're
So
still both fairy fired.
they're both fairy fired, but they're no longer baned.
And I'm just gonna stay hidden.
You're just gonna stay hidden.
Alright, so it's still my turn though.
Still your turn. You just
Alright.
reminded me that they were banned. I was like, oh right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Double spear attack then on
Double
the second
spear.
one.
Double.
First one's a 20 to hit and then a
Yep.
12 to hit.
The 12 will miss, the 20 will hit. Oh, wait, no. You have advantage on each.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Okay, 20 and
20?
a 12. Now I'm rolling the second set then. 13 and a 20. Another 20. Okay, so 2 hits.
The 20s will hit. So give me 2 damages.
Stand by. Getting the totals. 16 damage total, a 5 and an 11. On the southern
Excellent. Yep. Ting, ting. You're making more dents in it.
one. Ping,
Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's it.
Okay. Pale.
I'm gonna step into the room here.
Cool. Yeah.
And then, since my lightning didn't work...
Yeah, it's just your witch bolt's still there circling, but it's just not doing anything.
Oh, I would drop that.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, it
Just
looks
have
kind of
disgust.
cool.
So, it is pretty cool, but it's useless at the moment.
Unfortunately.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast both of them.
That's
Yeah.
a solid plan.
So for the one directly in front of Ty,
Yeah.
that is a 27 and a 14, so 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
For 14 force damage.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Rolled a 9 on my d10.
They look dented. I think that's the construct equivalent of bloodied. They look dented.
Sweet.
It looked dead.
They look
and
like
then
they
the
need some
one
repair.
in front of Gothos.
Mm-hmm.
Which
that
was already
is-
dented.
Yeah, a 13 and a 25 to hit.
Yes, 25 will hit for sure.
So that's gonna that's way less. It's gonna be 6 force damage. I rolled
Hey.
a 1.
It helps. Every bit helps.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action? Hold on. I could have hexed them, but
I'll let you do it if you want.
Just another spell slot. We're about done.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna, because I've only got the one spell slot left.
Cool.
So that's my
Alright
turn.
then. Alright, Odium, he's gonna hide. He's just gonna stay hiding. This is pretty scary for him. He was like, what the fuck, those pillars? Morgor. You're down there, getting your pillow out,
He's
getting your
long
long rest
resting.
ready.
No. I will. I pull out my crossbow, and I'm like, ooh, haven't used this in a while. I pull out a bow. and
Wipes the
something
dust off of it.
Yes.
Okay. All right, ready. Then I come up here and
Yeah?
I shoot the crossbow.
Do it. Which one are you shooting at?
This guy.
Okay. Top guy.
Boom.
Fortunately, a 13, even with advantage, a 13 still misses. It just pring, hits the wall, bounces off.
It like skims off of Gothos because he moves. It knocks it out of the way. It's like,
Yeah.
sorry.
Dang. All right. I go back over here.
Okay.
I slowly pull out another bolt.
You're slow. Crank it back up. It's the Pillar Guardian's turn. This one... Wait, I need to roll. I need to see if the other one gets it back. He does not recharge his whirl attack, but this one hasn't used his whirl attack yet. So he's gonna stand right here. And he's gonna
Oops.
whirl. So I need Polly, Ty, and Gothos to make me a deck save, please.
Can do.
Hey, with advantage. That was bad.
21.
21, you take half, Ty.
11.
11, you'll
No.
take full. Polly, what about you?
12.
You will take full damage of 24. Oh, I bet you wish
Holy
I rolled a 10
shit.
this time.
Whoa.
Literally half
yeah.
my health.
Look,
What?
I rolled
Go.
10 damage last time. This is evening it out.
Holy shit.
So,
You trying to kill us? Like,
Polly, Gothos does get to have it because he's raging.
Yes.
One small thing.
Yes?
I technically gonna get a D4 on my attack. Can I roll that?
You can, yes.
A 4.
Those are
17 will hit, so it'll take 9. It's not downed, but I'll take that off of
Okay.
its health.
I was just wondering if it might have changed things.
Okay,
so,
well,
Nope.
it hit
No.
me, so I'm going to use something called frigid retaliation.
You should. You really should. That was a good hit. It
it
spins at the waist, just like a bludgeons and
Constitution
slashes.
saving throw, please.
Would love to make you a Constitution saving throw. 17.
It's not Bane anymore. So you just see ice just like erupt out of Gothos,
That's really
but it doesn't
cool.
do anything.
Yeah, it gets a little frosty, but it doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
It looks
needed to be
sick.
at 14.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shit
so my turn?
charisma. Decent con. Yes, it is your turn. Wait, no, this one's still to attack.
Oh no,
it's gonna
this one's
attack
gotta
Ty.
go. Okay.
Because Ty's right in front of it. It didn't get
Bring
its
it.
whirl back, so it's just gonna blade and hammer for a 20 and a 15. I think the 15 misses you,
Yeah, 20
but the
hits.
20
But
will
that
do
12
12
hits.
points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
Already? What?
Yep.
Oh,
I have been hit every single time.
You sure
practically.
have.
And it's been double-digit damage every single time. so.
Damn it.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Reaction, 3 psychic, 10 feet away.
Yep.
The double attacks are killing me. I've got 18 AC. It just
I missed a
one
couple
keeps
shots,
getting
so I would have
through.
taken that guy out. Gothos is sorry.
It's all good.
It's all good.
We're doing all right.
Freaking advantage attacks that I missed twice.
Now,
All right, so
it
they're
is
still
Gothos'
fairy
turn.
fired, right?
They are still fairy fired because
Okay.
Morgor is doing an excellent job of keeping
So,
his concentration.
I'm not recklessing here, so I'm going to do my best to actually hit 2 times. So this first guy gets 2 attack. Oh, it was so close to a crit. That first is a 19.
19
and then
hits.
a 19. Okay, so I'll
19's
roll that
19's
damage.
across the board.
Okay, so that's going to be 11 plus 2 plus
Get him. Get him.
6 fire.
He's looking less happy. He's kind of crumpled.
Oh, they didn't get him. Okay.
No,
Well,
no,
then I'll make my second attack against them.
It was bloodied last round. This one is healthier than the other one. Now this one's not as healthy as the other one.
15, 23.
23.
That's a hit, right?
It looks not good. This now one leg is like he's limping.
Oh no,
now.
that was 20. That was 23 to hit.
Oh, 23 to hit. Then yes, 23 definitely
I'm
hits.
attacking this one. This is the guy that I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
fighting this entire time.
Yes.
And he's still going.
He had a lot of hit. These statues have a lot of hit points.
Okay, let me roll the
They're-
damage.
they're basically meat
chunky
sacks.
boys.
12 plus 2.
You guys have missed a decent
12
number
plus
of
2 rage.
Okay.
I can't believe Ty set him off.
2 fire, and I'm going to engage my fury frost strike, which is just give me another d6, and frost. So, and that's 4. So it's 12, 14, 2 fire, 4 frost, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Constitution saving. How much damage? Sorry. Well.
12, 14, 16, 20.
Okay.
And the con save, he passes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And I'm just going to move here and try and keep both of them on me with
Both of
Ty
them,
taking
yeah.
a nap.
Love it. Love it. Bailey's gonna come in.
That's a pretty good reach for her.
Look in. See that the paladin is down. Oh, and swear in infernal. And then it's going to cast.
What you
I
say?
know.
Okay, hold on. You didn't use your inspiration on any of those, did you,
Hi.
Ty?
No, actually, I did not.
Oh, okay.
I forgot I had it. I'm not gonna lie.
She is going to cast Healing Word on you. 2nd level. Get you up.
So, I'm trying to figure out how to do this on.
6 hit points back. She rolled kind of low, but just what she can.
Okay.
So that's her bonus
something.
action.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
one sec. I'm gonna be sitting here trying to figure out how to get back up on D&D Beyond.
Just,
Like,
just
wait a
add
minute,
hit. Just add hit points. Like you would heal yourself.
Yeah, you go to where your hit
But
points
when
is.
you-
There's an empty
Eh,
box.
no-
You
It's gone.
But when
It's,
you
the
yeah,
box now
when you
says
go
death
down,
saves.
it changes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
I'm like, wait a minute, how do I fix this?
Well, I'll give you time to figure that out. You have 6 hit points.
Just save. Just
Wait,
get-
how much did I heal? I think I figured it out.
6.
6. I think I figured it out.
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
Oh wait, I figured it out. Okay, yep.
Okay.
I'm up. Ah,
Didn't
okay,
used
ah.
to do that, so that maybe
Yeah,
that's...
no, it's a different box now. We're good now. We're good.
All right, cool. 6 hit points. You're up. I is no longer taking a floor nap in this dungeon.
A floor nap.
And then for her action, she is going to ask to do what she got. Spells. That one do again? Just looking. Yeah, not amazing. A lot of support, but that's which is good because she's getting you guys up. Oh. She's going to pull out a hand crossbow. Shoot.
Yeah. She's probably.
They're
Oh.
fairy fired.
Oh. Oh.
So I'm just gonna get back in, and she'll stand here in the doorway. Actually, no, she'll stand with that back so Gothos can come in and do, or not Gothos, Margaret can come in and do something. Ty, you're up.
Woohoo! All right. The guy that smacked me down is this one, right? Or was it this one because he got pushed back?
It was this one.
Okay.
It was the one that got pushed back because it was the second hit that downed you.
All right.
That's true.
All right. I'm keeping tabs of who's who.
Yes,
Okay, I'm
that's
gonna
the one that
attack
hit you.
the-
Yes, that's the one that downed you. They both
Well,
hit you. So
if
that's why I
move
was like,
nec-
yeah.
If I move next to this one, it wouldn't get attack of
Nope,
opportunity.
because you're still adjacent to
on
them.
range.
So.
Okay. I was trying to keep tabs. It's like he's gonna get mad now at the one that smacked him down, so he's
Understandable.
charge it in double attack.
That
and
one's
again,
about to fall over, though.
oh, I need to kill it.
I'll
Okay.
take him out.
Hey,
Don't worry.
Angie.
Or Polly will
And
get
he's
him.
gonna use though this time divine smite. So I'm gonna do 2d8
Smite's a
extra
good idea.
radiant damage.
Yeah.
Let me mark off.
So you
my
have advantage,
spells.
and you do
See,
have
one
bardic
spell slot.
inspiration.
Okay, attack number 1. I'm rolling 2 attacks for it. Ah,
Yeah.
jeez. I'm gonna and 13 and 9. So can I bardic inspiration?
Yeah,
To
The
back
13,
that up?
you get a
yeah.
1d8. You need a
So
16.
roll d8. Oh god, I rolled a 1. So 14.
Ooh.
All right, rolling for the second
Unfortunately-
attack.
Yeah.
25 to hit for the second one.
Well,
25
hit.
will hit.
Can I do the
That'll
divine smite with that one?
Yes, you can.
All right, so base of 10 damage and then 2d8. So rolling that. 12, so 22 points of damage to the bastard.
Nice.
Ooh.
They look pretty close in health now. The one by you, Ty, is a little healthier. The one in the corner. Anything else you'd like to do, Ty?
Spit blood like a badass. Just...
Yeah.
Like,
Polly.
come on.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this one in front of me. I will have disadvantage, so it'll be a straight roll.
You should
Ooh,
disengage.
for a natural fucking 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
28
Sick.
total. That's gonna be 19 force damage to that one in front of me.
It looks like it's barely standing.
Bet I've got another attack. I'm gonna go for it. Oh no, that was a nat 1.
No. Okay, that was a nat 1, and you're in this room with a ranged attack. So you you crit this thing. It looks like it's swaying, it's wobbling, and as it you go to hit it. It says, do you see this star here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where that statue is.
Yeah, the good
Mm.
statue.
No, with
Of
the
the
with
good
the
orc.
with the half orc lady presenting this urn that is chained shut with glowing chains with a weird
Uh-huh.
aura. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not one. Can you roll me a D100? I want to see
Ooh,
where it
yeah.
hits on this statue. I want to see how bad this is.
Uh-oh.
I mean, why does it have to go to
Ooh.
statue? She's aiming closer to me.
This is a nat
96.
1. 96. You hit the urn.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
hit the in it, and the light, like this dark. It's like I'd say light. It's like in the video games when you have like the black light aura outline.
Mhm.
So it's technically not illuminating much, but you can see it's got spooky glow going on. It's just gonna
Spooky
start
glow.
like pulsating a little bit.
It got spooky glow.
It's got spooky glow. It's like really dim and steady. Now it's a little brighter and a little pulsating.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Odium's gonna. He's staying out of this. He's crying. Morgor.
All right. Come up here, and I say, "Time to make you ruins, pillar." And I
get it.
fire my crossbow.
With advantage.
Pew!
And that is exactly how many hit points it had left. So how would you like to defeat this pillar? Evil
I just-
pillar. It's pillar of evil.
It's just standing there, and my crossbow bolt like hits him and just bounces off of him, but
And
he
it's-
just crumbles.
Just Absolutely. That is exactly what happens.
Yeah, there we go. And then I kind of like look at my crossbow
Yeah.
and move it to the side.
That's, legitimate strategy. Hallway is safer. I'm gonna see if it recharges its whirl. Which it does! So it's gonna do that again. Can I have
Bye,
Ty and
Ty.
Gothos make me dex checks?
Can I try to push Ty out of the way and just not
survive. I mean,
I might survive, he says.
not try and evade it, I'll just take the
Okay.
hit, but I push him out of the way.
We'll say if you don't make your dex save, you can save. You're large
Oh,
enough. You
Mr.
can
President!
You can know
I
Mr.
got a-
President Ty if you take
I got a 19. I got a 19 on my dex.
Ty. Well, you would take half damage. You could take no damage if Gothos fails his dex save. Basically, if he intentionally fails it.
Okay, I would have failed it anyway. I rolled a 7 and 11. So
Okay, so there you go. You can know
Oh.
Mr. President this, and you'll take.
Oh, dude, my buddy.
You
I
do
just-
get to
I
take
just
half because you are
I
raging.
just reach
so-
in and
Oh,
hug
bear
the
hug
thing
me.
that's spinning.
Oh, no.
Yes.
How much?
No.
10. I rolled so low.
Oh, okay, so
So you take
5.
5.
Let's go.
Yes, Ty probably would have survived that.
Yeah, you would have survived anyway.
But this is so
I
much
wasn't
more
taking-
dramatic. I love
I
it.
wasn't taking any chances.
Look, it's a maximum of 30, a minimum of 8. It's a wide, swingy range,
Oh,
okay.
Ty cries a little bit like, oh.
And he's still
Gothos.
glowy, right?
And now it's yes, he's still
Okay,
sparkly. Morgor is like
All right, come
Keeping that fair
on.
fire
Crit
up.
farming here. Stop missing. All right, 25 on the first one.
absolutely.
So that's going to be 13, 15 with the rage, and then throw on a fire. 1 fire damage. So 16 total damage.
Mm-hmm. Another hit like
second-
that, and he'll be down.
Second attack. Why am I rolling so a 5 and a 1? A 5 and a 1.
The
that time.
5 will not hit.
I have hit
unfortunately.
one
You have
with
been rolling
advantage.
awful.
Dude,
With advantage, I've gotten
Yes.
1 attack out of 2. Oh, that's terrible.
At least you're consistent.
Oh, consistently horrible.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Bailey gonna come in. She doesn't have a lot of spells left, but she's gonna throw one more healing word on Ty. Regular first level. It's another 5 for you, Ty.
Okay. Thank you.
And then she's going to inspire Polly. She's just gonna lean in. You got this, and just kind of shoulder pats. Keep up the great work. And
What's this,
duck
is like-
back.
What am I, chop liver?
We got a plan. We go up to
She
the
goes before you
cultists
do.
of destruction and ask
Ty.
for healing.
Okay.
You
so
could.
one's down.
Yeah.
How beat up is this one in front of me?
If Gothos had managed to hit it like he did that last hit again, it would have crumbled.
Okay, I'm going in for the kill then. I'm gonna try and kill this bastard.
Fuck yeah.
All right. 25 for this first hit.
Hmm?
Like 2 hit.
Mhm.
17 for the second one.
Yeah, those are both hit.
Rolling like shit on the damage.
Rolling
One
damage.
1 and 1 8. So but with the bonuses, it's 15 damage total.
That is exactly how many HP it had.
You're kidding.
No,
Oh
it's
my
just
gosh.
like Morgul rolled a 6 on his crossbow and it had 6. This one had 15. How would you like to kill this thing that you hate
mean,
so much now?
Quick thrust and then a double overhanded like just. We
Just
like jam it
die!
and tried it and see die. Like blood and tears
Absolutely.
going down the face,
Yeah.
jamming the trident into this thing.
We're out of
Are
initiative.
you okay, Ty?
Wiping blood off his face. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Gothos. I really
Okay.
appreciate it, man. Yeah.
Gothos shrinks down, normal size.
I'm gonna go check out that thing I hit.
Yeah,
Guys.
you can. That's not a problem.
Ty's gonna slump down next to this one and just kind of sit there and just be wiping the blood and sweat and crap off his face.
Not a problem. Yeah. So you go look at this thing. And what would you how would you want to look at it?
So first off, I have detect magic. Am I getting anything from this?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Necromancy
Necromance.
is the main
Okay.
vibe you're getting.
Okay.
You don't get to determine its origin, just its school, right?
Like
Like if it's divine, infernal, or
Let
magic.
me.
Do you think this
Detect
is what we're looking
magic.
for?
No, because I think that's like
Faint
detect.
aura around any visible creature or object in the in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school, if any. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Big necrotic vibes, necrotic energy vibes off this thing.
Okay. Cool.
That purplish
Can
black.
I
Oh.
make an Arcana check? Is
You
this?
make Arcana and or religion.
I'm gonna go with Arcana. I'm better
Okay.
at that. Essentially, I'm trying to determine if this is the thing that's making the island,
Yeah.
undead.
Sure thing.
6.
And I'll make a religion check. if
18.
necessary. Not.
18's good, and you can still make that religion check, Margaret, if you like. It's not exclusive.
Okay, well then I will. Because well, you know what?
But you're an
Oh.
orc. I'll say you have advantage.
wait.
Yes,
I also have inspiration, and I want to
You
use
do.
that.
go that
Oh,
you
yeah?
will get more.
A
And I'll say,
D8
yeah, a D8. Yeah,
plus
Does
5.
Margor- you're an orc.
Um,
I'll give you the advantage because it's an orcish date,
8.
and that doesn't come up very often.
23.
Thank you. I'm really bad at
23.
math, guys.
All right,
Fuck yeah.
Margaret, you're like, this was a cult. I'll get to you first because you kind of just went for the religious aspect. So,
Yeah.
there was a cult here of shark ass. Super sketch.
Mhm.
Holy symbol of like the crescent moon with the skull in the middle of it. Darkness, stealth. Kind of his portfolio. Trickery domain.
Yeah.
Most
Watch
of the
out.
orcish gods don't like him. Tricky guy.
He's a trickster. Be careful.
Yeah. Trickery domain. And usually subterranean. A lot of his followers keep their
Uh-huh.
cult underground, which explains this chamber down here. Probably the smartest of all the orcish gods.
Okay, I like him.
Actually. Yeah, he's the worst for
what?
you.
You know what? This guy actually is pretty cool. I'm liking it more and more.
Like, yeah, it's often referred to as the night below.
The night below. Okay.
You know that a lot of his followers would give sacrifices to him in special areas, and seeing as how this is an urn being offered, you imagine that at some point a sacrifice was placed inside.
Okay.
Now, what that sacrifice is, it really depended on the, specific followers, because he's got a lot of, assassins, thieves, necromancers, people who just like serial killers, a lot of people. A lot of poisoners,
Nice
wide
guy.
variety of shady
Nice guy.
followers. So,
Okay.
could be a lot of things that were sacrificed, but, that's probably an urn to hold to offer the sacrifice.
Yeah, that's an urn to hold an offer of some sort.
So it's
definitely.
interesting that it's chained shut.
Yes,
Chained
but it is
shut.
interesting that it's chained shut.
Because usually you'd want it to be, like, able to be given, so it's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. Polly, with your arcana, big necrotic vibes. Big necrotic vibes. You look at this, and these chains that are it's a little comical. Usually you'd seal an urn shut. This is, like, just thick, heavy chains wrapped around the statue so many times you can barely tell that it's an urn. The hands of the statue are just covered, wrapped up completely. Big lock on it. You get that these chains are binding something inside this urn. And you feel like your 23 Arcana check, that whatever is in this urn, or at least something that's in this urn, could be like, urn full of marbles and one cursed eyeball. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Something in this
guessing
urn
it's
is-
a little buddy.
is making the the undead problem on the island.
Oh shit. Oh, it is coming from in there. Uh-oh.
Yep. Yeah, this is the
Okay.
source
With
of the undeath.
my Arcana check,
Yes.
can I determine how to turn it off, essentially?
So, because you also got so good, I'll let you know that the whatever is in these chains were sealing it in, restraining it. Its hold was weaker until it got hit with your energy, magical energy. Now it's a little stronger. You're thinking that this whatever is in here has been in here for so long that it's begun to break out by itself.
Gotcha. Okay,
Which
so
is maybe why the undead are a problem up there.
yeah. So if I were to channel magic into this, would that strengthen the binds again?
It could.
Bet.
You got when you were rolling your D100, it
Mhm.
wasn't for how bad things were for you. It was how bad
Oh.
things were
for
the
it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
And you
cool.
rolled a 97 or something like that.
It's
So
96. Yeah.
96.
Okay,
So your magic did not break its bonds and unleash it. It strengthened it, because it was going to
Strengthened.
go one of two ways.
bet.
So
Okay. Can
you- You think if you
In-
spent some time,
I would
you
like
could
to do
channel some more magic in her to strengthen it.
I say we free it.
that. No.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah,
you
we
think
can get a
if
little
you-
buddy.
If the restraining chains are strengthened,
Probably good.
its hold will weaken over the island. It will have less of an influence
Okay.
on externally. You imagine
Okay,
probably just throwing
we-
another Eldritch Blast at it's probably not a good idea.
Right, no, I wasn't planning on doing that. What I would like to set up a ritual, like a half circle around this.
Mhm.
Okay, so this statue, it's against a wall.
Yes.
Can I create like a full ritual circle around this thing, or would it have to be like
Mhm.
a...
You think that Borgor, if Polly tells you, Polly, are you sharing this as you're learning with the group?
Probably.
Morgar, you got a 21. You guys had really good checks to suss out this statue, so we're gonna let you shine a little bit before I make you roll. Now that she mentions it, whatever this is that's put in the offering, maybe it was not for Shargas, maybe it's against Shargas. Hard to tell.
Oh, like his
Hmm.
enemy or something.
Could be a rival, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He was on really shitty terms with every other deity in the pantheon.
Dang.
All the pantheons. Except for there was one guy who was just had a cold meh.
Well,
relationship
there's a
with-
god in there? Is
Something.
that okay?
There's
Okay.
something in
An
there.
aspect of a god.
You'd
or
have to
something.
open it to know exactly what, but it
I don't
it
think we should open
might
that.
not be Shargas. If you channeled energy similar to Shargas's, or whatever his followers could do, you might have a better chance of success in
Alright.
your ritual, which
So,
would mean you'd want a
alright.
crescent moon around the statue because that is his holy
Okay.
symbol.
Yeah, a crescent moon. Yeah, a
Polly
crescent
will
moon
set
would
that
be
up.
the best one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Polly will set that up, and then I'm gonna pull in the guy who's with us.
Your scholar? Yes, Odin.
Yeah. I'm like, can I borrow your necklace for a little bit, please?
I'm not really supposed to
promise-
load it.
I promise I'll give it back. You can stand right next to me, like you can watch me the whole time I've got it.
Persuasion check.
Okay.
All right, hold on. And I pull out a knife.
You can make me intimidation if you want.
15
15.
persuasion.
Can I give her advantage by standing behind her and like just looking
It's like,
really intimidating?
This guy's kind of a pushover. She gets it with a
Okay.
15, but if you
Okay,
wanted to
all
make
right,
it
all right.
extra,
I wanted to help
No.
if I could.
he's kind of a pushover. They said some good smooth talking upstairs, so they didn't send you with the high priest. They sent you with the librarian. So yeah, he'd be like, oh, as long as I can stand right here.
Of course, yeah, right next to me.
He'll take it off. You see the holy symbol on the back.
And this is a holy symbol of Shargas,
And you
right?
remember, this passage gives you safe passage from the undead.
From
Which, if it's
undead.
connected to maybe keeping this thing sealed shut, maybe that would make sense.
Yeah. So we'll with some help from Morgor, we'll set up the half moon circle.
Yep.
And then I am going to channel my magic through this pendant.
Uh-huh.
To
Bailey will help you.
strengthen.
She
Okay,
also is
perfect.
an arcane magic user.
To channel and strengthen this seal.
And I'll pray to the power to poison my enemies.
Alright. Can we get a religion check from Morgor first?
Okay.
What do you want? Could you roll me a D100, please?
Okay.
7. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Holly, can you roll me an Arcana check with advantage, and you have another Bardic Inspiration. I think this is her last Bardic Inspiration she's got for today, but she's like, yeah, no, this is a good use for it.
This is important, yeah.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
so with advantage,
Mhm.
well, that's a natural 20.
With advantage, it's a natural 20. That's a really good number to roll for this, and
Yeah,
not a natural
yeah.
one.
So that's 26, and then I'm gonna roll the
The
D8
D8,
just
because you
want to
see. Yeah.
That's a 4, so a 30.
A 30 with a nat 20. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Polly. You set up this ritual. The half moon, you like set it up in like candles, probably, a little half moon shape of candles around.
I imagine I have like a ritual kit that I pull out kind of
Probably.
thing.
Yeah. I'd say it's a little different than maybe the average warlock's ritual kit because your patron likes glitter.
Oh yeah, they're like iridescent blue
Yes.
candles that
they're
have like
sparkly.
that are glitter, so sparkly. They kind of look like gems a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
They're
smoke is
just
glittery.
a little bit. Yeah, it's like glitter
Yeah.
smoke. Everyone's gonna come out of here looking like they were at the strip club.
They've been rolled in body glitter.
And it smells really nice. It's got like a slight like sea
It's
scent.
got like an
Ocean-
oceanic kind of.
Yeah. Like Bath and Body Works, like the ocean
Yeah.
mist, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's blue sparkly and like, yeah. That's so they're not your normal your typical ritual candles. And Tiefling, yeah. Bailey like raises an eye. She doesn't say anything, but she's just like what kind of ritual candles are those? You set it up, setting up the half moon with ritualistic candlelight, and using the statue, which is full of skulls and corpses, as the skull for the holy symbol. Begin to cast this ritual. Morgor, you're praying. You're praying. You don't get a divine intervention because you're in the temple of this guy. But maybe he's taken notice of you. Maybe
Well, I've taken
Shargas
notice of him.
Senpai.
All right, I'll tell you that much.
Has paid attention.
Yeah, Shargas Senpai.
Shargas Senpai.
Jeez.
And Polly, you begin channeling magic. Imagine you kind of like on your knees, like maybe like hands palms out with Bailey because she's helping you. She's giving you the advantage.
Yeah.
And you're not chanting. You're not saying anything, but you can feel your magic moving towards this urn. And Gothos and Ty, you can see it. You can see Polly's sparkly blue, almost like looks like little floating gemstones emanating from the smoke of the candles and going towards this urn, and the chains around it, glowing brighter and brighter, and the chains almost themselves getting larger. Like they were like kind of thin chains, and now they're just beefing up. And then you feel like the air pressure in the room changes. And there's no more creepy blackness emanating from the urn. Now it's just a sparkly blue chain. It's like the chain's still its normal color, but it's got a hint of blue sparkle on it now.
Nice. I like, my ears popped. Ooh.
Yep. And the statue, one of the arms drops down, and the urn is removable.
Oh, okay. I will carefully then pick it up and take it out of the statue.
It is heavy, but it is able to take it from the statue. It looks like the statue
directly
is just
into the bag of holding.
able to hold an offering of subtype. It just happened to be this urn. Last who knows how long.
Cool. Yeah, I tucked that away into the bag of holding, basically like right away.
Yeah.
Polly, are you sure that you'll be okay doing that?
Yeah, it's sealed now.
Okay.
And you sense your patron being like, I need a nap. Like that took some energy.
Yeah, like in my head, I'm like, that was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Impressive as always.
Tell me about it. After my nap. And you just like it's like a little like a night light turning on and lights going off. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think the
And if you had an empty spell slot, that will have depleted.
Oh, okay, my spell slot's gone.
Yeah, your spell slot's gone.
So
Just because that was a lot.
That makes total sense. Yeah. I'm totally okay with that. There we go.
Seems that maybe fix the problem.
Yeah, I think we might be okay with the necromancy problem now.
Wait, can I have the...
Oh yeah, no, of course. I just, hand it over right away.
you puts it back on. Whew.
Yep.
With a look of like, oh good, I'm not gonna get in trouble now.
Yeah.
Not like relief, like, oh, I was so worried about it. Like, oh good, I'm not gonna get in trouble.
I'm not gonna get yelled at.
Yeah. Or murdered. Stabbed.
Or murdered, yeah.
They're pretty,
they are an evil
fatalistic
cult.
up there. Yeah.
Hold on. That's
Yes.
a symbol of
Shargas.
Yes.
Shargas, right? Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm going to need that.
But
You don't need it anymore. We're taking away the undead stuff.
can we at least verify that the undead are no longer a problem first?
Seems fair.
I'm trying to think of what Shargoth would do at this point. Probably just stab him and kill him for it, but you know what? I don't think my friends would like that right now.
Did you say that out loud?
What?
It's so funny. I was like,
Are you
yeah, I'm
going
gonna try to get a
worship
convert,
this
but maybe we
evil-
got a different convert.
Yeah. I'm converted. Okay, so yeah. All right, I grab him by the back of his collar or whatever, and be like,
Oh.
"All right, let's go."
Oh, all right.
Just lead him back up.
Lead him back up, and you know the way. It's hilarious because you all basically chose the most direct route to get there, like we normally do as a group. We either take the longest route or the most direct route, and you guys took pretty much the most direct route. Do you just leave, or do you check? I mean, I don't want to say that there's a bunch of boxes and loot here.
Whoa, we can't loot this area.
You're already walking away.
This is a shrine.
No.
This-
What are you
already
talking
walking
about?
away.
This is a holy place. You can't loot here.
No. You're
What is
gone.
this?
I'd like
You're
to
gone.
flash back to the St. Cuthbert's ship, and you're like, we're taking this prow off.
Literally the last room that you were trying to take stuff from, like.
This is a holy spot, dude.
I
Come
was gonna
on.
just lick his wounds and walk out, saying,
Yeah.
"Please." He's gonna touch Morgor on the shoulder and say, "Remind me, please, to never step into another holy room again."
Yeah.
Says the paladin.
Yes, says the paladin. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look around.
This is
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
satirical way, but yeah.
Yeah. No problem. Ollie. It's not difficult. None of these chests are locked. None of these bags are, trapped. This is the legitimate treasure room, and it was locked, and all the rest of the traps are throughout the dungeon. You find a total of 480 gold pieces, 1,200 silver pieces, and another 1,000 gold worth in gems and jewelry. And a large chest contains 5 bolts of rare silk worth 100 gold pieces each, 2 potions of healing, 1 bag of holding, and a suit of medium mithril armor.
Can you put that in a
Yes.
chat, please, so I can add that all to my bag of
See,
holding?
that's amazing.
Please and thank you.
I just can't believe you raiders just file a church like this.
What should I
Unbelievable.
call this urn? Just necromancy urn?
Necrotic urn? Or you could put Abbey Isle urn, and I'll also know what that means for later.
A potential god.
Tench
trapped in
something.
an urn.
I mean, you could still open it if you want to find out what's in there.
No, thank
I
you.
know. You know what? I think he wanted it closed. So
Yeah, maybe.
I have no problem with it being shut forever.
Thank you.
You know?
Mhm.
But still,
Yeah, maybe
I
it was
think-
being guarded here by the
Yeah,
followers of Shargath.
I'm just saying. I think that mithril armor was meant for me.
Ty already has a fancy suit of plate.
Hmm?
So, yeah. I mean, Polly doesn't wear armor. Gothis doesn't wear armor. So there is a medium suit of mithril. I was like, well, that's convenient.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Like the
say,
loot list.
whoever needs the medium, yeah, take it.
2 potions of healing.
We're definitely gonna need those, and that's
It's basically a mithril chain shirt or a breastplate. It's the medium weight.
Who would like a bag of holding?
A
already have
bag of
one.
holding.
A bag of holding, yes.
I think I already
We
have
all want
one.
I
You
have
want
one.
Gothos?
I have the party
Yeah.
one.
I have one I made myself.
Oh, your artificer one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Give it to
Gothos
Ty.
or Ty? Ty?
Ty.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it. All right, thank you.
And then
He'll probably put ship rations and shit in there. You know,
Yeah.
Gothos will just have all these little trinkets and runes. You know, being a big deal.
Yeah.
And Morgor, you're taking the mithril armor?
I think that I think that'd
Okay,
be nice.
perfect. Then I
It's-
will not put
say
in my
that
bag
it
of holding.
has like on the inside tag, the symbol of Shargas
Ooh.
on there.
Oh,
There you go.
It's not like emblazoned on the front because that's not his style. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He's sneaky.
No.
So it's in like in the
Yeah.
side on the tag.
All right.
Like it says weight medium mithril armor.
Okay, so have a bag of holding.
Congratulations.
And potentially stuff
Thank-
inside.
Potentially stuff inside.
Gonna have to look in that. Please remind me later to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably want to be not here when you do.
Yeah.
I can imagine Ty's like, I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Ty's a little beat up. He's like, I want to take a nap right now. Okay, guys. Like, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah.
So you go out
Just-
the way you came.
You gotta lay down.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember that first room that you went in that had, 2 Minotaur skeletons, 2 specters, and a Bodek.
Yeah, the ones that were sleeping.
Yeah, the ones that were just kind of, vibing. Like, they didn't see you at all. They're all, like, twitching in, like, undeath death throes.
Are they, like,
Oh.
redying?
They're, like, redying, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You walk through. And they also don't seem to notice you because you're still traveling with the... So it seems that it seems to be working, at least in this radius. You get upstairs and you're back up to the main area of the abbey, the underground area of the abbey, where you see the high priest of Tharizdun here, Ogmund, no, not Ogmund, Ozymandias. That's right, they all had O name. Why, I don't know. I blame second. Ozymandias, and he goes, "How did it go?"
Really well. Your necromancy problem should be solved now.
Oh, wonderful.
It might take a little bit of time, but everything should die out.
Oh,
at
yes,
least
good, excellent.
Based off of what we saw with the undead in the cavern, in the maze.
Excellent.
So
So if you look real rough, and he's just like, I see it's a
Yeah.
bloody
Yes,
toe.
blood and just,
So if we could take a rest here, that would be appreciated.
Of course, you're more than welcome, and welcome to join. While you were down there, I had, like, initiation uniforms made for all of you if you're interested. And they're just, it's like, really kind of like if there was like a t-shirt equivalent, so it's just a basic like t-shaped robe that would approximately maybe fit each of you with the big old symbol of Tharizdun on there. If you're interested.
I think I found a new religion. Does it take the necklace off the guy? Put it on myself?
Yes, with the undead aren't a problem. We don't need that anymore. That's fine. That's fine.
And is our agreement still in place that now that the undead problem has been solved, Saltmarsh can build a lighthouse here?
Oh yes, of course. We'd love it if they brought more people to the island.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, it's more people, more converts. Tharizdun. And Polly, you know
Very true.
very well that they're probably gonna try to wipe out the rest.
Probably, yeah, but I
Tharizdun's
promise.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I promised them I would advocate for them, so I'm
Yes.
gonna at least try.
Yes, and if they don't, if they're just such close-minded simpletons who don't wish to herald in the end of the world, I suppose. You mentioned something about relocation.
Yeah, if you guys needed assistance moving, if we can assist with that, we can get you to a different island.
Yes.
We've got a boat, so a ship.
That's good to know. How could I get in? Well, I could just send you a sending. Negotiations break down with the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yes. CRP, the Cultist Relocation Program. This is, you guys have
Yep.
started it with Lolth, that Lolth high priest, and now you're like, hey guys, Thursday, maybe we could relocate you. All right, excellent.
We can just move you. Don't need to wipe you out.
We've
You can
got
just move.
some very comfortable nightgowns, and he holds up what he just called cultist initiation robes earlier. If you wish to get into something more comfortable and take a rest here.
I think, and I just kind of like look at the guys and Bailey. We might want to rest on our ship. I think we'd be more comfortable
Yes.
there.
Yes.
And that way we can start heading back to Saltmarsh and get that process going of
yes,
the lighthouse and potentially getting,
I'll
that
start
going
making
as
some
well.
flyers.
Sure, yeah.
Got some paper and some old books, I'm sure.
Gotta grab the attention. Yeah.
Yes. Attack
Mhm.
marketing. Key in
Yep.
a cult.
It's very important.
Yes, very much so.
But thank you for letting us take care of that problem for you.
Yes, no thank you.
We hope you have a great rest of the day.
Oh, yes. Now that the
Sorry,
undead
no.
aren't berating us at every turn, we can get back to rebuilding the abbey and I say rebuild. Getting ready for the Herald in the end times,
Right. Right.
Yes.
You guys have fun with that. We're
Oh,
gonna go.
we always do.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Give him high fives as we're walking out. Yeah. Way to go, guys. Good work. Good luck. Gonna be great.
A couple guys, they're awkward.
Yeah.
They're awkward cultists. And you get back upstairs and you see the light. Taking a good bit of the day, so you got here mid morning. It's probably late afternoon now. And you see sitting by that tree where you met Bailey.
A ghost.
No. You
Oh.
see
Blunder?
Blunder sitting on the ground with his coconut about 3-4 feet away in front of him with his legs spread out, and he's rolling like a ball, a wooden ball, to the coconut, and dunk, now roll it back, Wilmore. And that's what you see as you're coming up. Come on, Wilmore.
I say we take him with us.
Oh, we were. I thought we were.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
As we get back to the top
Mhm.
side, away from the cultists, I'm gonna pull out 100 gold, and put it in a bag for Bailey because we
She
said
will
we'd
be
pay her.
Very appreciative. Yeah.
So yeah,
She's
I'll give
almost
her
out of
100
spell
gold.
slots and she's out of inspiration. So
And
we're gonna
yeah,
take- yeah.
and she helped with that ritual. So
She got you the nat 20 because of the advantage.
she
thing.
did. So I will give her 100 gold.
Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you. You're incredibly helpful.
Do you need a ride
Yes,
back to the
please.
mainland?
Yes,
100
and
gold.
if you're ever looking for work,
Oh,
we
yes.
do have a crew that we employ. If you're interested in the Saltmarsh area, I would not mind working with you again.
I do think I would be spending some time in Saltmarsh for the next several weeks, months maybe, depending on how things go. Yes, I will let you know where I'm staying, so you may contact me for more work. It's lovely
Absolutely, that'd be
working with
great. Yeah. And we go back to the boat.
you. Yeah, and Blinder's like, oh, did it go well? He
It
picks
went
up Wilmore.
great.
Oh, great. I noticed
How-
all the
how
undead
are-
out there.
Yeah. How are they looking?
They're all
Oh, yeah,
twitching.
okay.
You
Hopefully they'll
see,
be dead
some there's just some legs sticking out of dunes, twitching, and then others are just still. There's just some random piles of bones or skeletons just collapsed. It's more the fleshy ones that are twitching because they had the semblance of nervous systems, but all the bony ones are all the bony boys are dead.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay,
Back
cool.
to being the way they should be.
Back to being the way
Yeah.
they should be. Dead. Yeah, and you're able
We,
to
head back to Saltmarsh.
Yep, you climb back down the cliffs,
Alright.
or yell down to Oceanus to pull the boat around to the dunes where you can just walk through the dunes.
Heck yeah.
And you head back to Saltmarsh. As you pull back, you travel back to Saltmarsh, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Good game.
Woo!
Good game.
So, hi everybody. We're going to go around. We're going to say, how are you? Highlights, what's your favorite parts from tonight? And, yeah, let's start off, let's go the same order. So, Polly, how was tonight for you?
That was a lot of fun. We don't typically have episodes that are mostly combat, so that was kind of a nice
Yeah.
change of pace. Those guardians were a bitch.
They each had over 100 hit points, so...
I got hit once, and it did
Yeah.
literally half my health in a
Rolled really
singular
high. I
hit.
almost rolled max damage.
So yeah, so that was kind of terrifying. I really liked the ritual and being able to set that up. That was pretty cool. I liked Morgor throwing his crossbolt at one of them to kill it. Gothos taking up like over half the room, I thought was pretty funny. Ty
cool.
going down was a little scary because I think that's the one of the first times Ty has gone down, right?
Morgor's gone down a few times.
Yeah, Morgor's gone down a few times.
that is
I've gone down a few
a lot of
times,
damage.
but I don't feel like our paladin has gone down all that much. So that
No.
was a little scary. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm Nugget. I play Polycapsa, and I'm nervous for what awaits us in Saltmarsh. Specifically, what awaits Polly in Saltmarsh.
Yeah, I'll have to do some prep before the next session. But something that may be awaiting somebody in Saltmarsh, Morgor.
Oh yes, I'm
Got babysitting when you get back.
You know, yeah. Oh yes, I have to do some babysitting.
Yeah.
And you know, my favorite part tonight was finding a new religion. You know,
I'm excited about that.
yeah, it's great. And oh no, I like the ritual part, and those
Some good
pillars were
rolls.
pretty devastating, pretty crazy.
Evil pillars of evil.
Yeah, Pillars of Evil. Yeah, but it was a good game. Always love playing with y'all, and thank you.
Thank you. Someone who was, you know, kicking some ass when they hit. They hit really hard. Gothos Alheim.
Thank you. Yes, the 50% of the time I hit things this evening, I did really well.
You did really well, yeah. It was
Right,
like
and then the
crushing
other
damage.
50% of the time, I'm just like looking at them like, why is this thing broken? I don't. No, hi, I'm Deception Check. I play Ghosts of Saltmarsh. The 50% of the time, all the time, I'm hitting something. The really big guy that takes up most of the room and makes everybody else have to shoot around them. That I didn't think of that problem in dungeons. That's a bit of an issue for
Tight spaces.
for this particular thing. So yeah, I had a great time. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Polly pulling out the ritual and getting figuring it out, and her nat 1 actually giving us a hint to what happens.
Yeah.
Morgor being Morgor, honestly, and then poor Ty. Just he stepped in the room to help and got his butt kicked. I mean, it's just like I tried to down Mr. President him and he would have survived anyway.
I can't believe he went in there all on his own.
All on his own. It makes no sense. So it was a really good time. Look forward to finding out exactly how cursed that mithril armor that Morgur's wearing now is going to be. I'm sure there can't nothing but an evil god and logo apparel. But yeah, no, thank you.
Sweet
Thank you.
armor, dude.
Someone who may or may not be interested in deity logo apparel. Ty, the paladin, how was tonight for you?
Yeah, no, I'm not getting the apparel. That was fun. I liked it. And yeah, I went down, but oh well, I got to see a Mr. President, I'll save you by Gothos, which is cool. We got some fun combat and killed some giant pillar golem thingamagummies. It was fun. I had a good time. Did get worried because I was like, oh no, is this going to be a TPK because everybody's getting beat on and it seemed like these things weren't going down. But it worked out.
Yeah.
Fine. So, yeah, it was fun. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you. That just leaves me. My highlights was I love more Gorman. Like, I don't know, very far. Now I'm just gonna go take a long rest around the corner. It just made me laugh. Also, can't believe Ty went into there all on his own and trying out those traps. That was funny. Poor Ty, he's getting beat on. But I did like Polly using the reactions every time Ty got hit. I noticed that. Your patron noticed that. Things might happen because of that. Great. Patron's got a soap opera in her mind. I'm not gonna lie to you right now.
It's literally just a mechanic.
I was gonna
Otherwise,
say,
it's just sitting there.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking too hard into this.
You're not using it for yourself.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Wait,
Okay.
so
There's some
mechanically
K-drama
speaking,
going on
there's
right now.
some K-drama going on here, and you're look, picked a gossipy patron.
That's very true. That's very true. I picked a
Polly
girl's
Pocket.
girl.
You picked a girl's
Yeah.
girl, and she's like, hey,
Yeah.
girl, hey.
Hey.
And I can't wait to see how that plays out. Especially with all the things coming for you in Saltmarsh. And Gothos just getting big in the room. Just being like, fuck you, pillars in particular. Just like, but also like, yeah, Morgor, you open that door. I'm gonna be in the previous room around the corner. Just great, just absolutely fantastic. Good combat. Y'all rolled stellar, like fantastically on like your Arcana and religion checks. So I was like, oh, this could have been really, really bad, but instead y'all handled it practically. That's like the second most flawless thing I've ever seen y'all do, and this time not in the name of, helping out an evil cultist, maybe. Ish, yeah, little more questionable. Not like, hey, can you get the Eye of Vecna, the Hand of Vecna for me? Yeah, sure. Oh, here you go. Thanks. Little less obvious than that. Could have been real bad. Could have been real interesting tonight, but nope. You've got a now this very questionable sealed urn, so that'll be fun to play. It'll sit in the bag of holding forever. I don't know. You do. Thank you all so much for watching. You can find me here GMing tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Tracks of Terror. They were all eaten by T-Rexes last week. Then they got sent back in time to when they first entered the Jurassic era. So, are they in a time loop, time bubble? I know, they don't. They're gonna figure it out. How many times will they be eaten by T-Rexes or other dinosaurs? Hopefully more than once. We'll find, I mean, hopefully not anymore. That would be, that would be so sanity loss inducing. That would be terrible for them if they were to die repeatedly. Oh no. Well, you should watch that, and in 2 weeks we'll have our aliens camp again, and 2 more weeks, not 2 weeks after that, but also in 2 weeks we'll be back with our next. Thank you all so much for watching. Till next time. Have fun and play.